Hey everyone, it's December 6th. It is 8:20 p.m. and this is my first real video diary journal entry thing. As a lot of you know, William is in the army now. He's my husband. He started basic training last month and he's going to be home for Christmas, which is awesome. I'm so looking forward to seeing him again. Yay. Um, Excuse me. Burped. So looking forward to seeing him. I mean, I've missed him so much. I know everyone's been missing him, his friends, his family, we've all been missing him, and I mean, it's only been a month. So when he goes back, he's gonna be gone for like 6 months, between basic and AIT, and then, after that, I'll see him again a little more often wherever he gets stationed. But it's been hard, being without him. I mean, I've been okay, just it's hard. I decided to start doing these journal entries because I know there are a lot of army wives, as people like to call them, out there, and army husbands as well. And I kind of want to just post videos of, our lives and just like document that and just kind of, basically to help army wives and army husbands realize, they're not the only ones out there who are going through this. And also to let everyone else know of the common misconception of army wives and husbands, that, they're usually the typical stay-at-home parent, the girls are usually really girly, and the army husbands, they're usually with their guy friends all the time, and it's just like, there's like this general misconception I've noticed of like when you say you're an army wife, oh well, she's too girly or she's not cut out to be in the army. No, that's not the case. There are certain circumstances that didn't allow me to join. Otherwise, I'd be out there with them right now. Where army wives are a much tougher group than people give us credit for. Um, same thing with army husbands. I'm sure there are a lot of husbands out there that would love to join their wives, and in the military, but can't for certain reasons. But yeah, that misconception is totally a misconception. It's totally wrong, because I've met plenty people who have boyfriends and girlfriends, a couple of wives and husbands who are in the military, and they're nothing like that stupid show, and they're nothing like what people believe they are. I would like to one day get a group of us, together, if anyone's interested in that, just to kind of share our experiences, without our other halves. I know they have those out there. They have websites for army wives and husbands, and I know the army itself provides links to certain websites, and also provides groups, which is great. It's a way to show that you're not alone. But I feel like there needs to be a group where we can just join each other and just be ourselves around. I feel like an army wives group is kind of like restricted to that. I feel like there needs to be like an army wives based group that's, yes, we're army wives and army husbands, but we also know how to have fun, and we also know how to have lives, and we can discuss about, to discuss about what we're going through, but also, to say what we're looking forward to in the future, and just to, talk about Christmas and New Year's and past that, and just discuss basically anything we want, just feel like it'll be a nice way to kind of get them out of their shells. Is that the best way I could describe it, I guess? Um, get them out of their shells and get them, talking, and get them to realize, again, they're not alone, and that, everything will be fine in the end. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna say that I'm loving Christmas this year. Things are looking awesome. The power in my room, the light in my room actually went out. And because it's a weird house, and for some reason the second floor lights are completely different than the rest of the house, we don't know how to replace the light bulb. So I've come up with a creative solution, and that is to plug in some Christmas tree lights. They're like in the shape of a net. Well, here, you'll see. To plug in Christmas tree lights, and then just tape it to the wall. I don't know if you could see that there too well. Hold on. Yeah. I just thought that looks really, really neat. And it brightens the room up a lot. You'd be surprised. Those little LED light things that you put on the trees really illuminates the room. I mean, it looks pretty bright in here, and it's almost 8:30 at night, so it works pretty well. I think one of the hardest things about this time of the year, especially for the military, is that not all wives and husbands are lucky enough to get them home for Christmas. I feel like I'm one of the lucky few that gets to see William for Christmas, but not everyone gets to. It's weird though, because this is the first year that I've been without him for a couple years now, and me and his dad, we get along great, and we both put up the Christmas tree and decorated the tree, and it felt like empty and weird just decorating the house for Christmas without him, because I'm just so used to William being around that, like, not. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna see him for Christmas, but not having him for Christmas time, like decorating and all that stuff. It's weird, and I just can't imagine what other army wives and husbands must be going through. Missing their spouses desperately. Christmas time, a lot of them, unfortunately, like I said, won't be able to go home. And, I can't imagine having that lonely Christmas. I mean, I guess I have to prepare for it because he's going to be in there at least for 4 years. So I'm assuming there's probably going to be at least one Christmas where I'm not going to be with him. And I think that's when I'm going to, like, cry. What else is there for me to say? Oh, yeah, so he'll be here for Christmas, but when he leaves, I think I'm gonna cry too, because I think that's when it's gonna become more real for me. I don't know if any of you spouses have been through this, but like he's in basic, but he's gonna come for Christmas, and then after he goes back, he's gone again, but for a longer time. Then he graduates from basic, and then straight after that he goes to AIT. I pretty much won't see him for the next 6 months straight. So him coming home for Christmas is really bittersweet. Like, I feel like I'm gonna love the fact that he's home. I'm gonna be so happy that he's home. But once he's gone, it's gonna feel like something's just like taken away from me. And I'm happy that he's serving, and he's doing this for this country. But I don't know, I just wish he was able to stay home a little longer, and it's terrible that there's this part of me that wishes he never had to go back. I don't know. I just miss him. And when he goes back, I feel like it's gonna hit me harder than when he first left. Just because of the combination of distance, the time away, and again, that bittersweet moment that he's going to be here for a short period and then he's going to be gone for a longer period. I just feel like it's really going to hit home. I think that's when I'm going to really feel like, holy shit, this is real. Like, this is really happening. I'm also lucky enough though that he's not overseas yet, and that because the war is pretty much diminished. There's not as much controversy, as far as I'm aware of, that's going on over there that would make him have to leave like tomorrow. So he is active duty, but I don't think he's going to be sent overseas. To my knowledge, that's not what it looks like. Then again, he's still in basic. It's still too early to tell for sure. But I'll keep you guys posted. All right. Peace.